Shin does have quite a devastating flip kill when he goes for it. Percentages game is going to depend on Zhendong's touch. Oh, beautiful shot right down the line. Black. Look at that backhand receive, so unpredictable. The fact that Shin even got that first forehand on the table was crazy. Very spinny ball left to Zhendong, who tries to float. Some big shots in that rally from Shin, but Zhendong, most nervous I've seen Zhendong look in a match, and sometime was actually yesterday against Fang Bo.
7-1.
Shin really hasn't. Definitely not known for his consistency, but again, touch and creativity, even unpredictability. Little off the top of the net, but a strong counter there. Zhendong having to get very low. Low to the net, look at his right foot on that. Has to move it while he's squatting and taking. Oh, down the line counter. Big shot from Shin to get his third point this. But the predictability of the placement right now, Shin 2 point. Catches Zhendong with the racket head and the crossover point. Zhendong's really going to have to change up the placement on that flip. Backhand, maybe he'll be caught off guard. There it is. Gets a forehand out of him to try and cover the space he's left open. The ball comes right back behind the momentum into the body. That's a Shin forehand that nobody wants to have to deal with. More time the ball has to drop.
10-6.
That's the hit and miss backhand. Outstanding shots from both sides. Zhendong was way off the table. Look at this again, you're going to have to see it. So Zhendong breaking way wide from down low, snaps the backhand, and Shin counters to the open short side of the. Inside out forehand flip from Shin with the racket head straight down. Game point saved. So tough to tell where Shin's going to go with that ball. Almost recovers the ball right in near the net, has to kick. Serve comes a bit long. Shin looking to cover behind the back as Zhendong. They're watching it live. Look at that shot. Inside out forehand covering the body from the backhand corner. Shin takes why Zhendong had been so persistent that we had to turn the elbow up just to keep that ball on the table. The side spin as that ball bends away just out of reach. Zhendong. That forehand. Smoke coming off the ball. Chop block on the receive keeps it short. One of the longest strokes, if not the longest. Quite a different start for Shin than in game one. Spent most of game one chasing Zhendong.
4-1.
A little bit rushed on that the last 5 times they played.
1-5.
This time.
1-6.
An incredible retrieve. Again, this is why he's called the clutch. Touch it. Look at this short side of the table. Comes running, getting it near the ground. A little bit low on this next fishing ball.
6, 3,
With the pressure from Zhendong. A whole lot of bouncing and thinking before that point.
left, 3, 7,
Beautiful backhand with power.
7,
Now, the touch to be traded for backhand power like Zhendong's really just uses his wrist.
left,
Or I guess up to the wrist in that sense.
4, 7,
The one thing that Zhendong has shown us he has, at least last week, became clear to the world, is swag.
7, 5,
And you can see it.
8,
And it looked like he hesitated, wanted to go for the... Just enough on the flip to cause some trouble. Beautiful shot from down low out wide. So, say it and it shall be. We got to see the aftermath anyway.
11,
And 11 points to 5. Xu Xin really... Soft touch from Xu Xin. Patient play, difficult to do. Beautiful play out wide to the forehand side. Xu Xin. Oh, and he goes for the backhand counter. Outstanding shots. It all started better and better. Pins him in the backhand court. Look at this ball. How does Zhendong get that back so low over the net and then bending? Look at all the side spin. This one comes down high on the table. Xu Xin can seem to keep the ball on the table for to the nth degree. I don't know, so many shots here.
3, 2,
But his percentages are definitely high. So much power. It's that forehand again, comfortable from all over the court in the backhand corner. Oh, top edge of the table. Xu Xin with the spinny backhand of the short side.
left, 4, 3,
Sneaks one past Xu Xin. Not sure if that caught the back edge or not. Smart play, a little hesitation there from Xu Xin as he double pumps before taking that forehand at the back.
5, 4, 5, 6,
Very expressive Xu. For the first shot, it was good, spinny. Zhendong really much spin is on it. The way he just closes on it. Beautiful shot to the short side. Xu Xin hitting it right to the corner. How precise this shot has to be, and this is while Zhendong is turning the corner. Almost two! He's got to be thinking about it. That would have been crazy. Let's see. Top of the net. Comes way down below the table. Just can't get it up over the edge. An unusual change of pace ever since Zhendong went with the... Beautiful flip inside out, wide out to the forehand side. Look at how wide this angle has to be. And again, it's very difficult to... Trying to chop block as Zhendong plays it down the line. And the shot he wants right into the forehand is Xu Xin. Look at this. Keeps it deep on the table, gets a big backhand in. Sometimes it can be a bit jarring to keep your balance after all that. Just missing long. Recovered off the top of the net. Zhendong very focused, stays in to take it 11-9. Excellent touch, leaves it short on the forehand. Oh, smoked on the forehand side. Deep to the corner. Xu knows exactly where to go. How many times to turn the corner?
2-1.
Very bottom of the net, Xu.
2-all.
Side top at the banana. Again, Bo's going to do what he can to use the forehand here. It's a second shot connected.
4-2.
Now, one thing that's in Chinese rubbers on the backhand.
4-3.
Look at this, a somersault? Surprised by the ball coming out to the forehand after winning the Men's World Cup against Zhendong, and he ended up having a neck injury. Rarely do we see Zhendong off balance. Shaquille O'Neal style tumble right here. Xu footwork. Full stroke, arm fully extended.
5-6.
Or spin on the ball. Whoa.
Seven, 5.
Huge forehand with side spin. If it's not absolutely to the corner, Xu gets this stroke. And it's a whirlwind of spin and speed. And tough for Zhendong to counter it, keep it in play. The first attack Xu has been is that he can take the ball late. No! What is happening? How does he do that? The ball right in on the body. Look at the power on this. Right in on the body. Starts backing off. Zhendong takes that so early, and it's already on its way back.
11-5.
Game 11-5. It happened. To say.
1-all.
One.
2-1.
Zhendong. The shot off the body, bending out. How does Xu do? Look at this ball. One more from right in at the body. That's the one. And then Xu has a good look and the time on that backhand. Soft opening. Rare we see that. Counter backhand again. It may not be super consistent. Awkward ball, but no problem. Xu takes care of the awkwardness. Right. Side spin block. Timing so difficult. Xu step probably a good 5.5 feet between each of his feet as he lunges.
Left. 5-2.
Good opportunity for Xu in near the net. Long push used very effectively there. Zhendong.
5-4.
Heavy spin on the forehand. Inside out forehand, surprise on the placement. This is something you see in many of the Chinese players.
6, 7,
Down the line. And the chop block, difficult ball to handle. How much underspin and how much... Right on the body, smart placement is Xu Xin. So much racket. And the backhand to the short side gives Xu Xin 4 game points. Several backhands in a row, and the last one's the spinniest. Xu. And as he turns the corner, he pays for it. Once again, the backhand.
2, 1.
With the grunting forehand with heavy tightness. Ooh. First one stays low, second one bounces up nice and high. Beautiful rally again. Is able to cover the body. Ooh! Way down low, and Zhendong, no problem. Around the net, shot blocks it right back. He has to get this ball for maybe a foot above the ground. Let's see. It's like about 2 feet. Okay. Wide Zhendong leaping. A good 2 feet in the... Deja vu, the scooping backhand side spin.
6, 1.
Little break off the top of the net to set up the inside out four. Quality return. Heavy kick on the spinny backhand. Down the line with the backhand, no problem. Xu Xin right now, the percentages since backhand. Told you earlier there'd be some confidence shift as he warms up here, giving you.
4, 8.
Just as Xu Xin will change throughout with the backhand. But not that time. Signature back is not a high serve. Spinny backhand getting ready for the chop block if it comes onto the table. Starting to break a little bit wide into the backhand corner. Xu Xin send this to a 7th and deciding game. Look at the placement here. Just a little bit wider than Xu Xin was expecting. Touch of Zhendong. Xu Xin bringing the touch first. Well, it's a good thing for the spectators. It is not a good thing for Xu. Powerful backhand, quickly brought right back, well anticipated. Out of the timeout, Xu Xin still being shut out. Oh, back edge for Xu Xin for his first well today. If he's going to break the pattern, today would be a day to do it. Still an uphill battle for Xu Xin, down 1-4 here in the 7th. Oh, stays on Zhendong's side of the table. 2 on the top of it. Aggressive backhand going boldly. Heavy underspin, but not as heavy as Zhendong thought. Spinny shot as he backs up just a little bit, and it's tied up at 5 points each. Outstanding power, full back over the head. Xu Xin point. Opening backhand power there, one more. And a little bit off balance. Xu Xin still makes an outstanding shot from on the body. And the forehand spin seems to be coming into play now. Up with. Incredible power again, pinning Xu Xin. The arc on Xu Xin's opening backhand. And a little bit out wide to the forehand, Xu Xin. Well placed serve, half long, out to the step around, full commitment from Xu Xin, really getting the whole body into the will. Really just comes up, gets legs and everything else into it, a full stroke. From below the table, missed contact, and we've got 3 match points for Xu Xin. Time in a long time. Outstanding inside-out forehands, not yet, not so fast, says Fun. Look at this, the big counter first, inside-out, swiping the ball one more even wider. Oh, and there it is! We've got one more match point saved. It's a big receive side. He's saved 6 match points against Jun Mizutani, Kuwait earlier this year. Oh, and Xu Xin escapes. Quicken the point for the first time after losing 5 in a row, the handball. And it will be an exciting rematch from last week in Japan.